And then again we'll come to certain performance arts for us, that is Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam dances. How do you distinguish between Kuchipudi as well as Bharatanatyam dances? 2 questions for us actually. 2012 one. Dancers occasionally speaking dialogues is found in Kuchipudi dance but not in Bharatanatyam. Dancing on the brass plate by keeping the feet on its edges is a feature of Bharatanatyam, but Kuchipudi dance does not have such a form of movement. Which is answer? We'll discuss some dances. Okay, 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, and then again neither 1 nor 2. Which should be the answer? Answer is actually A only. Okay, but here it is exchange of the concept has happened. This kind of one shortcut also you can look at that one. When 2 concepts are discussed, the exchange that is happened. Okay, so in Bharatanatyam, that is such kind of a dialogue thing that will not come. It's just only lasya, it's only expressions that is in Bharatanatyam. Okay, so now look at one more question. Consider the following pairs. Garba dance is asked. Recently Garba again, UNESCO intangible heritage. Okay, current affairs. Mohiniyattam, Odisha. Yakshagana, that is Karnataka. Okay, Yakshagana, I think I have not included in the slides. It's a dance drama. Okay, and expo, particularly in coastal Karnataka. Okay, extensive use of makeups. Okay, use of particular certain musical instruments called as chande. Okay, musical instruments are used. Okay, and they perform from stories of epics. Okay, Ramayana and Mahabharata. So that is Yakshagana. It is not there in the slides. You can just simple understanding of Yakshagana. You can just also Google about that one. Mohiniyattam we will discuss. Then Garba we will discuss. Then again we will discuss about the Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam. We will discuss that one. Okay. So which of the following are correctly matched? Garba is Gujarat, fine. Yakshagana Karnataka is fine. Mohiniyattam is not Odisha. Mohiniyattam is Kerala. So we just have to eliminate second statement. That is 1 and 3. Karnataka is correct. Garba is correct. Gujarat is correct. Okay. First we will talk about Garba. During Navratri, it's a folk dance in Gujarat. Okay, traditionally performed during Navratri time period, and in the middle of the dancers were dancing. That is in middle, there is a lamp will be there, or the goddess Durga's image will be there, and dance around that one. It recently included in UNESCO intangible cultural heritage. Look at that one. Intangible cultural heritage, whichever are there, please try to know about them. Again, men dress are called as KDU, I think Gujarati pronunciation. Okay, then women dress are called as Chaniya Choli. Okay, so that is basics about Garba over here. So now we will come to other aspects. Again, Yakshagana I have not included over here. So just I have mentioned about Yakshagana, coastal Karnataka. That's one instrument is used, that is chande. That is a performance throughout night also it happens. Okay, so that is performance of the different events of epics, and that is Yakshagana. And majorly known for makeups in particular, Yakshagana too. And now certain performing arts, the Bharatanatyam. So you can just look at Bharatanatyam. Okay, so Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam and everything we will see. Then again, background of Bharatanatyam, it's also called as Sadiratam. It used to be called as Sadiratam, but it was renamed Bharatanatyam in 1932. Recently, like we can talk about the 20th century, renamed it Bharatanatyam due to the efforts of Rukmini Devi. Okay, so I will come to those personalities also. It's the oldest classical dance tradition in India. These are all classical dances and goes back to Natya Shastra of Bharata Muni, and it was majorly performed in temples exclusively, and British had banned in 1910 due to anti-Nautch bill in 1910, but again it was again revived, and the public performance of this particular dance became quite common in 20th century itself. Okay, so these are some basic details about Bharatanatyam, about the background of this particular dance. Again, 1932, Krishna Iyer and Rukmini Devi, so they proposed it to rename Sadiratam as Bharatanatyam. Okay, so that is a meaning is there, Bharatanatyam. So what is the meaning is, that is, it's a dance that harmoniously expresses bhava, that is feelings and emotions. Then again ragam, okay, that melody, framework of musical notes. Then again talam, that is rhythm of that particular melody. Okay, that is Natyam. Okay, so Bharatanatyam. So Bharatanatyam, that is a bhava, melody as well as rhythm. So that is the basic meaning of Bharatanatyam. The expression, majorly visual expression of Bharatanatyam is very famous. Again, origination in Tamil Nadu, related to Shiva. It's a state dance of Tamil Nadu also, and it contains different types of bunnies. Bunnies means it's a kind of a culture, kind of a style. It's kind of a technique. It is specific to Bharatanatyam teacher, also called as guru. Also we can say, and that particular guru represents that particular style. That is bunnies. Or tradition is a term used to describe the dance technique and style specific to Bharatanatyam teacher or Bharatanatyam guru. Okay, so this is again certain features of Bharatanatyam we can see based on gestures. You can just go through this one, and eye coordination, face muscles also. Okay, and of course there will be music in any dance you can take. There is a music and singer will be there, and then again typically dance's guru is also present because they will be guiding. So guiding the dancer, and also as the director conductor. So the ultimately dancer's guru will be the conductor, and it can be solo Bharatanatyam dance also. Most of the time it will be solo. You can see certain individuals performing, and certain it can be group dance also. So Bharatanatyam can be group dance also possible. Okay, then again another answer option which was there, which is Mohiniyattam. Okay, so this is mainly related to Kerala. Okay, Mohiniyattam. So again, meaning and origin we can look at this one. Derived from Mohini, a famous female avatar of Vishnu, and Mohini represents, that is the supreme seductress, the enchantress, that we can take the vision of somebody from one, or we can destroy the overall concentration of a person through. That is how it mentioned. And of course, this particular thing helps in prevailing of good over the evil by using feminine powers. By using feminine powers, that is ultimately letting the good win over the evil thing. And of course, most of the classical dances you can talk about, that goes back to Bharata Muni's Natya Shastra. Okay, whatever the classical dances you can take. So few of them we are going to discuss over here. That is goes back to the Bharata Muni's Natya Shastra. Okay, and the first mention, earliest mention goes back to Vyavaharamala. It is 16th century legal textbook. Okay, so that is where it has been mentioned over there. Okay, and then again, what this particular dance talk about is that one. That is a Lasya dance. It is also called as, and that is Lasya dance related to goddess Parvati. Okay, Lasya dance related to goddess Parvati. Structure and aims of Lasya dance. That is there in Mohiniyattam, and very gentle, calm, graceful dance. Okay, so because you are trying to that is enchanting others. That is the reason it is gentle. That is the reason that is Lasya. A very graceful dance. Very graceful dance too. Okay, so two dance form of this particular overall in classical dances we can talk about. That is Tandava and Lasya. And Tandava is slightly fierceful dance. Okay, that is Tandava is the fierceful dance. Okay, and Lasya is this graceful dance. Lasya is graceful dance. Okay, that is the origin. What is the features of these dances? Is a solo dance traditionally performed by women, but nowadays it is also performed in group also. Men also perform this particular dance. And what is the music that is style used? Obviously South Indian music style. That South Indian music style is Carnatic, and North Indian music style is called as Hindustani. Okay, and singing and acting through dance. Singing and acting through dance is there. And at the same time, the recitation may be either by a separate vocalist also or by the dancer themselves. It can be both things too. The dancer themselves recite, or you can say separate vocalist can also be there. So they can also recite this particular song. And in this particular case, the dancer can focus on their expressions. And these songs majorly it's a mixture of Malayalam and Sanskrit hybrid called as Mani Pravalam. Okay, which songs are used? That is Malayalam Sanskrit hybrid called as Mani Pravalam. And it was also banned by Britishers. Okay, so in 1930s, much like Bharatanatyam only, and revival and reconstruction of Mohiniyattam by the people of Kerala later times, particularly the poet that is Narayana Menon. Okay, particularly like how we can give importance to Rukmini Devi and Krishna here. Okay, for Bharatanatyam, then we can give much significance to for revival of this particular art by Narayana Menon. Okay, so these are some of the features of this particular dance. Okay, then in Kuchipudi, this was also there in the answer option. This is mainly from Andhra Pradesh. Kuchipudi dance. I'm only discussing few of the classical dances. Now I'm just giving you certain ideas. So you should know about all other classical dances also, because I'm just only going through the PYQs angle, whichever that is mentioned in the PYQs. Okay, so now Kuchipudi, you can look at the features. It is an origin from a village called as Kuchipudi, actually in Krishna district of Andhra Pradesh, one of the fertile districts of Andhra Pradesh. The shortened form of the full name is called as Kuchilapuri. Okay, so that is short form is Kuchipudi. And again, most of the classical dances goes back to the foundational treatise of this particular classical dances, that is foundational textbook of dances and music, the Natya Shastra of Bharatanatyam. This also goes back to over there, and this is particularly and a disciple, a sannyasin of Advaita Vedanta. Okay, so that is Narayana Yati and disciple Siddhendra Yogi, and they founded and systematized this particular modern version of Kuchipudi. But this foundational textbook of Natya Shastra mentions about the rules and regulation of the classical dances. But this particular dance, again, in the present form, it is systematized in a modern version by these two individuals, the Siddhendra Yogi as well as Tirtha Narayana Yati. Now, again, we discuss certain individuals associated with these classical dances. They can ask for match the following also over here. They can ask for match the following over here to different associated person, especially in which time period these yogis were there, or these particular persons were there in 17th century. In 17th century, and again, it's a religious art linked to temples, okay, and also traveling bars, also wanderers, and spiritual beliefs also. It is related to all these things. And what is the features of this dance? It's a dance drama. Okay, initially it was performed by male troops traditionally, and the male role would be in Agni Vastra, also called as, they wear a traditional dress called as Bagalabandi, and female would wear a sari and light makeup. But Yakshagana, I told you, that is more extensive makeup. This is very light makeup. And each costume or costumed actor is introduced and the role is stated in this particular dances. And they perform a short preliminary dance set to music, which is called as Daravu. And later they perform the pure dances. Next they perform the pure dance. Okay. So these are the mention that is mentioned in this particular PYQs. These are concept. And of course, most of the classical dances, they use the facial expression, the hand gestures to convey the meaning and to convey the story which is being played out through the songs, through the dance. Okay, that is, and gestures play a huge important role in all these dances. Gestures play a huge important role. And again, which music, much like Mohiniyattam, which is South Indian, that is Carnatic music here also. And one more feature is, that is a question that is asked, the dancing on plate edges. You try to balance that edges by dancing on the plate, which is called as Tarangam. And that is a major feature of Kuchipudi, not Bharatanatyam, not Mohiniyattam, but is a feature of Kuchipudi. Okay, and it is known by different names in Tanjavur district of Tamil Nadu. Okay, that is called as Bhagavata Mela. Kuchipudi, it is a place in Andhra Pradesh, and again in Tanjavur region of Tamil Nadu, it is called as Bhagavata Mela.